At Ulster, we were starting on an ambitious programme just to re-look at the whole student record system, and our senior leadership were looking as to move back to baseline, to a baseline product and using baseline technologies. And obviously we realised over the last sort of 10-15 years we've done a lot of customisations, we have a lot of integrations with other products, other systems in the institution. And really I think it was the blueprint is a way of looking at trying to identify what they are. The outputs that were very, very interesting, and it allowed us to kind of classify the align, which I think was really, really useful to the capability model, the size of capability model that Ellucian are kind of adopting as well, which really allowed us to think about and group together those customizations, those connected systems, those kind of integrations, and where we've done the bespoke developments. Very, very invaluable. I think the key thing for us was certainly we knew they were there because we've been involved in the institution a long time and creating those and and managing them throughout their life cycle. But it was really good to have a framework, and I think that's what the blueprint and the work with Ellucian has given us, a framework to put that all in context and a consistent language that we can both use internally, which has been really valuable, but also now starting to talk to other institutions and Ellucian with a common vocabulary.
So the stage that Ulster are at the minute, if we've undergone the technical impact assessment and we're looking at the functional piece now. So that's been really helpful in that the inventory of our customisation allows clients to have in one place all of their customisations. So you get that bird's eye view of your bespoke customisations, any modifications you've done at the database level, and also gives you visibility of where the data is flowing to downstream in terms of your connected system. So really good to give you that overall visual of Banner and where it sits in the full ecosystem. So for me, from the functional perspective, the benefits of the blueprint analysis, it has opened up some opportunities for some housekeeping. So we've got not all the work done, but we certainly have a to-do list. And it's been really helpful to kind of put our customisations into some context in terms of whether those were sort of around the edges of the baseline solution, which has been the case for Ulster. So some really interesting outcomes.
Well, obviously from my perspective at the technical side, I mean the impact analysis was really invaluable, and it really started to identify to us where we're going to have to put the effort in, and certainly some of the conversations with Ellucian consultants around you need to be careful about this, you need to be careful about that, we hadn't thought about, and certainly some of the one sentence comment at a workshop that really had major impact with us, and I think those conversations were really, really invaluable, and I think we're in a much better place that we've got a really good set of documented where our technical debt is, where all our customizations are, and I think that'll be really valuable moving forwards.
The impact assessment will support our journey to SaaS. I think we'll probably arrive there and we'll not even realise, and it will really assist with our planning in terms of the sequencing of some of the work that we will do internally. So it's really helpful and provides that framework for clients to work both with Ellucian but with your internal colleagues as well.
It's really around that getting time and focus using that framework to identify what SaaS safe would be, which to us is a direction of travel all institutions are moving. I mean, all our products are moving to SaaS type products, and I think it really gives us an opportunity to think about why we're doing things, and are they still important, and if they're still important, how we could do them in a different way. And I mean, some of these solutions we've developed internally have been here in the institution for 10-15 years, and now really starting to be what Ellucian has had maybe that were not available when we implement it, and are now maybe available that we could kind of look at re-implementing some of those. So I think that has been invaluable, and also the engagement with the Ellucian consultants, they help us form that thinking and be able to kind of that knowledge transfer, both what's there at the moment but what's going to be there in the future. I think has been really, really valuable to us.
My recommendation to other universities is definitely do it. It's really worthwhile. It is time consuming, you do need to be prepared, but the outcomes are really good in terms of giving you that full inventory of all of the work that you've done as far back as from your initial implementation. So it's really good to pull all that together and give you a framework to work around as well.